and you're looking at a UConn team that's continuing to try and find its footing, find its way. They face off against number 8 Gonzaga, and that game is going down in the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. So, RC, go ahead and start us off, my man. Who do you have winning that matchup between Gonzaga and UConn, and why?
I want to pick Gonzaga because I don't want to hear Rob's mouth. Like I've had enough of Rob. Dude, like, seriously, for a lifetime. Like Rob make me want to cheer against UConn for the rest of my life. But no, I think UConn. I think UConn takes care of business at home, man. In the Garden, it'll be essentially a home game for them. You know, with Caravan back, I expect UConn to rebound. You know, and pull out a close one. But I'm big on Gonzaga though. I am big on Gonzaga.
Yeah, definitely gonna be a nice matchup inside of the Garden, man. And if you see at the top right of your screen, right over by Jarrell, you can scan that QR code and you can play along with us, make your picks with us, because we got to shout out our guy Ty from last week who went 9-1. So salute to you, Ty, man. I don't know if you can run back this week and see if you can go 9-1 again, maybe 10-0. We'll see how that works out for you.
Texas in the chat, Ty. I need some for my parlay, man. Help me out.
Hey, look, all money line parlays, but you're gonna have some upsets in that too. So that's what I'm talking about.
You gotta mix some in.
Yeah, and there goes the crew standings. Look at, and you talk about Rob, RC. Rob went 10-0 last week with his picks, followed up by Ed Wright 8-2 and Michael Tulip 6-4.
Don't change the diaper.
We ain't gonna never hit the end of this.
Nah, never. Unless you know what? Unless all three of us go 10-0, that's like the only thing that we can do in this, and we'll just have a better record than what we had from those guys last week. But again, shout out to Ty. And again, if you want to be like Ty or even trying to improve to go 10-0, scan that QR code right side of your screen and play along with us. All right, RC is going UConn, and I'm like you, RC. As much as I wanted to go with Gonzaga, it feels like UConn has found something right moving forward, and they don't want to continue to keep getting embarrassed in front of company. And when I mean company, I mean national television. I mean, this is a team with Alex Caravan back. Obviously, we saw what they were able to do against Texas. They're starting to find their footing and moving it forward, and basically a home game for them in New York City. And just thinking about the travel for Gonzaga, coming from Spokane all the way to NYC, that's a hell of a trip, man. So I'm looking at UConn pulling that thing out, and they get the win as well. So 2 for UConn. Jarrell, you making it a clean sweep with UConn as well, or are you going the opposite way?
It's a clean sweep. As much as I like Gonzaga, UConn kind of showed me something. As much as Hurley didn't enjoy his trip to Maui, with this team for this year, I think it's actually going to do them some good, man. I seriously do, because obviously once you had the success that they have, they're going to have to do things a little bit different this year with a different group of guys, and I think they just figuring it all out. But it's hard to bet against those dudes in the Garden, man. Like y'all said, it ain't no home game. That's going to be a UConn heavy crowd, and they're going to have dudes out there barking. We got enough of that last year in the Garden for a week straight, huh? So I know how that's going to end up turning out. So yeah, I'm going with the Huskies.
All right.